Hello again. Now, this is my second video on some of the tools that are available within the group link that you can use to communicate, coordinate, and work on assignment. Again, if you go into your groups, and again, I'm going to use my group Z as to demonstrate on this particular tool. So if you go to group Z, again, you'll be able to see your members listed and the tools available when it comes to working in groups. In my previous video, I was talking about the how to use the send email feature. In this part of my demonstration, I'll be taking you on how to use the group wiki. So for the group wiki, uh, again, we use the group wiki. This is almost similar to, you could think about the Google Doc, or think about the Microsoft, Word document where you could share the document and the members, could, you know, work on the same document. But the limitation here is, you can work on the document at the same time, but it just gives you a working space where every member is able to see the document and to be able to see the progress that is being done on the document. So if you're 5 members of the group and we create a group page, a group wiki. So what you do is you'll put a title for the group wiki. For example, let's just say we want to call this case study one. This is our first case study, for example. So let's just say, we want to create a group wiki and we just call it case study one. So what is going to happen, you create the page, and this page is going to allow all the members in that particular group to be able to edit on this particular document. So the document is here, says a working space. So to edit, the members will have to go in. So each member can go in at their own time. So a member will go in, you want to edit the wiki content, and you go in and say, we divide the work among group members. And you could say, what, yeah, I want to add some information about question one. I want to add something maybe on question two, right? So a member goes there and submit after they've made those changes. So what you're going to see again is the same, the title of the group page, and then of course the sections or the content that have been added to that particular document. So another member can go there. Again, they can edit, and for example, you go there. So this being one, you want to say this should be two. There was an error there, so you want to, maybe fix the issue, and then you say I want to introduce or work on question three. So I'm going to put question three there and add question four there. And again, you submit the work. Again, you will see the work shows up there. So what basically is showing is all the members are able to see the progress that is being done on this particular document, and it can, it will shows the last time the document was modified. The only caution I'll give the group is anytime you modify or you make changes here, please, try to copy the content and save this to our document. So what you do is after you have made any changes, you'll go ahead and copy this content and maybe go into Word and save or copy this into Word. That way you have the working Word, but you also have work here. So it's a safety feature. For example, the reason why I'm saying so, let's say one member goes there and they make a mistake, and for some reason they deleted something without members knowing, or without, just for an error. So they make an error and they have saved the work, and you will see the information you had about question four is no longer there. So it's hard to retrieve that information once it has been deleted and the work has been submitted. So you'll not be able to see the work there. So the reason why I'm saying save the work somewhere else. It's just to give you some kind of backup, so please do so. Now, some students will, again, you could use the group wiki to see, you know, how you're working on the project. The other alternative could be you could use the Microsoft, the OneDrive, and you could have our document within OneDrive, and you could again give people the privileges to edit the same document. So you could do that if you don't want to use the group wiki. Remember, the Microsoft OneDrive, every member, every student has access to it, so you could utilize that, or you could utilize the group case study. Now, the reason why I like this is you can see the progress that is being done on that particular assignment. So I hope you'll find this interesting and easy to work with, and be able to support your group work. Otherwise, I'll be looking forward for the next video where I'll be talking about how to use the discussion feature within the groups. Thank you.